Good morning, class 5 students. How are you all? So, students, are you at your home and enjoying the online classes? If your answer is yes, then it is very good, students, because nowadays, as you are aware of this thing, that we are facing the problem that is infection due to coronavirus, and to overcome this situation we must remain at our home at all the time. So students, because of this reason, we the teachers from your school are connected to you through our online classes. So my dear class 5 students, I am your science teacher, and we are studying about the chapter that is the moon. In this chapter already I have told you about the that I have gave you some facts related to moon, that how much time it used to take to complete its one circle, or you can say one round around the earth. What is its distance from moon, from earth, what is the distance of moon to earth. And then I have told you about that its surface, that somewhere it is plain, somewhere there are deep craters, and somewhere there are big mountains present. So this is how the surface of moon varies place to place. Now students, today we are going to discuss about that is life on moon. Is it really possible at on the surface of moon the existence of life? Do you think so? So your answer must be no, because of the absence of air and water. The basic need for our life to exist is air and water, and both of them are absent on the moon. That's why there is no life on moon surface. And one more thing, there is no because of no air, there is no atmosphere, and because of the absence of atmosphere, there is no protection against the strong rays of the sun. So students, you must have heard about the ozone layer that is present around our earth. Okay, so the function of ozone layer is that it protect us from the strong UV rays that comes from the sun. So that ozone layer works as a protecting layer, and it doesn't allow that UV rays to enter in our atmosphere. So this is how the ozone layer protect us from sun's strong rays like UV rays. But in the moon's surface, there is no atmosphere, so there is no such protecting layer there present. So there is no life form can exist in that moon surface. Okay, now you're getting my point. There are lots of protecting layers present around us, present around our earth, that protect us from external space situations, like UV rays are there, some other things are also present there. So that air and atmosphere helps us to maintain life on the earth planet. And next, one more reason, the absence of life on the moon surface is that due to the absence of atmosphere, its temperature during the daytime is very high, and during the night it is very cold. Students, what happens when a sunlight enters in our earth atmosphere? The air that is present around us, what does it do? It just try to absorb that sun's heat. Okay, and whenever there is no sunlight, means at the night time, this trapped sun heat maintain the temperature of our earth's atmosphere. That's why the earth atmosphere during the daytime and during the night time remains almost same. There is little very little fluctuation in that temperature. But because air, the atmosphere is absent in moon, that's why during the daytime that you can see the temperature is very high, that is 123 degrees Celsius, and at the night time it is very less, that is 220 minus, sorry, it is minus 223 degree Celsius. So minus 223 degrees Celsius means it is very cold. So no life form, neither a human being nor a plant, not even any small insect, birds, animals, or you can say any bacteria, virus, no one can survive in that extreme temperature. That is extremely low temperature during the night and extremely high temperature at the daytime. So because of these three reasons mainly, the life on the earth, life on the moon, that is moon, life on the moon is not possible. First reason I have gave you, that there is no air, there is no water, and these two things are our basic needs. So ये दोनों चीज़ें नहीं है, so there is no life on the moon. Second thing, there is no protection against the strong sun's rays. So there is no such protection available there. So there is no life possible there. And next one, there is no atmosphere. That's why the temperature varies from too high to too low within a day. So that's why no life form can exist in such temperature. So these are the main reasons why there is no life on the moon. Is it clear to you? Okay, now let's move forward to our next topic, that is man on the moon. Yes, students, many times the human beings have tried to reach on the moon surface. Initially, there were the scientists or from too many countries tries to go outside the earth atmosphere or tries to go to the space and feel what are the qualities or what are the different situations present there. So human beings have tried too many attempts, but for the first time the Russians were able to send a living organism, that was a bitch. Okay, the bitch they have sent to the outer atmosphere, that is in the space, for the first time in human existence. And then after this country's attempt, there were too many countries who were trying to go to the moon. More than space, then they were trying to go to the moon surface. So on 20th July, yes, just write down this date and learn it properly. On 20th July 1969, yes, it is a very sorry, it is a too many years ago. Okay, so on 20th July 1969, there were three people actually: Neil Armstrong, Edwin Aldrin. There were three astronauts. They have gone to the moon, but only two, the Neil Armstrong and Edwin Aldrin, were the first men that step on the moon surface. Actually, there were three people, there were three persons who have gone to the moon, but among them, only two, the Neil Armstrong and Edwin Aldrin, just get step on the moon surface, and they were carried to the moon by the spacecraft, and their spacecraft's name was Apollo 11. It is an image of a spacecraft. It is Apollo 11. Yes, do remember the name of spacecraft, that is Apollo 11. Apollo 11, and the name of person were Neil Armstrong and Edwin Aldrin. Okay, so these were the two people, and between two, the first one who stepped down on the moon was Neil Armstrong. The first person was Neil Armstrong. Second one was Edwin Aldrin. So they were from the USA, and they were the first person that stepped on the moon. And after some years, then the first Indian astronaut, that is Mr. Rakesh Sharma, he was the first man from the India that have stepped on the moon. Okay, students, now let me show you the picture of Neil Armstrong and Edwin Aldrin. Here are their images. So the first image, it is of Neil Armstrong, and second one was Edwin Aldrin. So he was the first person that stepped on the moon, and he was the second person that stepped on the moon. And even today, yes students, they have gone there on 1969, but their footprints are still present on moon's surface. Yes, their footprints, the first footprint of man on the moon, that is of Neil Armstrong, it is still present there because there is no air, and the dust particle, or you can say the rock particles, doesn't move by their own. So that's why the footprint of 1969 is still present in 2020 also. Okay, this is a fact that I am giving you related to this topic. Okay, now you got the name of two Indian first person who have gone to the moon surface. And Neil Armstrong wrote his first word there, that that's one small step for a man, but one giant leap for a mankind. He wrote about his experience, and then this quotation is given by him. Okay, that is, that's one small step for a moon, but one giant leap for a mankind. Okay, so these were the quotation given by this is a quotation given by Neil Armstrong, that how did he felt when he stepped down on the moon's surface. Okay, now let's move to our next topic, that is moon's gravitational pull. Yes, moon's gravitational pull, or we can say in the place of gravitational pull, we can say gravity. They both are just related terms. Okay. First, let me tell you about what is the meaning of gravitational pull. Gravitational pull means a force to pull everything towards itself is called gravitational pull. Same gravitational pull is also present in our earth. If you try to jump above the surface, ultimately you just come down to the earth again. Suppose you have a ball and just try to throw that ball upside with your maximum effort. Okay, and ultimately at some point the ball stop, and again it start falling towards earth. So this is because of the gravitational pull. Means जो हमारी अर्थ है वो हर चीज को अपनी तरफ खींचती है. This is known as a gravitational pull, and this gravitational pull is present on earth, on sun, on moon, and in each and every planet. Okay, now you got the meaning of gravitational pull. Means the pull, or you can say the force on everything that a planet or a moon or a sun apply towards itself is called a gravitational pull. Okay, now let's talk about the gravitational pull of moon. Moon's gravitational pull is 1/6. Yes, just do remember this point. It is very important point related to your science subject. That is, moon's gravitational pull is 1/6. Means 1/6, 1/6. 1/6 to earth gravitational pull. Means if suppose let's take an example, then it will be clear to you. If your weight is 30 kg on the earth. If you are staying on the earth and your weight is 30 kg, then if you will go to the moon, then it will become 1/6, means 30 divided by 6, it will be 5. Then on the moon surface your weight will be only 5 kg. Are you getting the meaning of this point? That moon's gravitational pull is 1/6, or you can say 1/6 to earth gravitational pull. Means if your weight is 30 here, then your weight will be 5 kg there on the moon. Means 30 divided by 6, and that will be 5. Okay, so it is an important fact, and just do remember this fact, that moon's gravitational pull is 1/6 to earth's gravitational pull. Okay students, now let's move to our next topic, that is, no, it is the same topic. And if you will jump on the earth, and suppose the length of your jump is 1 meter. Suppose you have jumped up to 1 meter on earth, then it means if you will jump on the moon, then it will be 6 meter. Yes, earth's 1 meter and moon's 6 meter. Okay, got it? Because every time it is 1/6 to the moon. Here you are able to, because your weight is less there, and then that's why you can easily jump there, because of the very less feeling of weight. So the jump that is very little here, it will multiply 6 times on the moon's surface. Okay, our weight will be reduced, that's why we can jump easily to a higher limit. Next topic that is very important, and it is related to our next coming topic also, that I will teach you in our next session, that moon's gravitational pull. Means gravitational pull, now you got the meaning of gravitational pull, means the force that either a moon, earth, sun exert on the objects towards itself. Means जब कोई बड़ा ऑब्जेक्ट हर चीज़ को अपनी तरफ खींचता है, तो इस फोर्स को या इस पुल को बोला जाता है ग्रेविटेशनल पुल. So the moon's gravitational pull is much weaker than earth's gravitational pull. You know that it is 6 times less than earth's gravitational pull. Means earth is attracting the moon, and moon is also attracting the earth, but moon's gravitational pull is 6 times lesser than the earth's gravitational pull. That's why it doesn't cause any change on earth, but yes, it do cause change on our oceans. And that's why oceans that's why on the surface of ocean, that's why the surface of oceans feels a pull from the moon's gravity, and that's why it causes high tides. Okay students, and the meaning of high tides and low tides, and what does it mean, how they are formed, I will tell you in our next class. Okay students, so in today's session we have learned about that why there is no life exist on the moon surface, what are the conditions that doesn't support life on the moon. Then I have gave you the name of people who has gone to the moon, one from India, two from USA, and their name of their spacecraft. That is, from USA they were Neil Armstrong and Edwin Aldrin, and their spacecraft was Apollo 11. And from India it was Mr. Rakesh Sharma, or you can his name was Captain Rakesh Sharma, and he was the first person from India to go into the space and landed on the moon surface. Then I have told you about moon's gravitational pull, that is 6 times less than the earth. Okay, and this gravitational pull of moon causes high tides and low tides on the ocean banks. And what is the meaning of tides? Try to get the meaning of tides, and in our next session I will explain you. Okay, now your homework is just find out the name of third person. Yes, find out the name of third person who have gone to moon surface along with Neil Armstrong and Edwin Aldrin. Okay students, this is your homework. And the name of uh, first living organism that I told you was a bitch, and just try to find out his name also, and find out his story and his, you can say, his journey, that from a street dog, how it becomes a space traveler. Okay students, so I have gave you two homework. First, find out the name of third person who has gone with the Neil Armstrong and Edwin Aldrin. And second, find out the name of first living organism, that was a bitch. Find out his name and try to find out his journey, that how it becomes how it from a street dog and become a space traveler. Okay, so that's it for today. Be at your home, be safe students. Okay, bye bye.